Yo, it's Mike on the mic.
What's up, yo?
Here with KJ, man, just graduated, man.
Yeah, man, it's been what, 12 years since starting school? I'm not even sure. I said that all kind of wrong.
That man old. It's been like 12 years. You counted out there, yeah. Well, really more than 12 if you guess you can count pre-K or Head Start if you went to that. But, tell us about the journey, man.
The journey. It was lame as on the way in high school.
Hold up, I'm gonna straighten out. Keep talking. It was lame. Let's start from the very beginning. Start with elementary.
Elementary school, I got you. All right, look. So, look. Pre-K. I don't remember a thing about it at all except for the kids who was in there. Right?
Uh-huh.
I had my first little crush in there, you know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right, cool.
My first little crush inside there, little Hispanic girl, you know. Daisy, you know. That's really it.
Oh, we name dropping. You gonna drop the name?
Yeah,
okay.
I got the names to be alright. I don't know what's the good way. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Look. I remember I got, I think, suspended or something for throwing a milk carton at her feet, at the teacher's feet, which is a lie.
Oh, my goodness.
Which is a lie. I want to say, understand that was a lie. She lied on me. She threw a milk carton and dropped it on her foot and said I threw it at her.
I don't remember this story. That's crazy. Why would you throwing milk cartons at that girl?
I won't.
You wanted her that bad? You just throw the carton at her?
It was the teacher.
I thought you said Daisy. You threw it at Daisy.
Nah, the teacher, she dropped a milk carton at her feet and said I threw it at her because it bust. So she would get in trouble.
Okay, and we are moving on.
Wrong.
What else happened in elementary school?
All right, listen. So look, in first and second grade, I was in what's called Long Mill in Franklin County and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Up there.
Yeah, you done been to a whole bunch of schools. But,
Yeah, I was up there.
Ain't none of them like that good old Warren County though. See, you gotta be a South. If you ain't from South Warren and went to WCMS and then WCHS,
All right, you
ain't about
listen too
nothing.
hard.
You ain't about nothing. Ain't
glazing
nobody
too hard.
glazing, boy. Alumni.
Listen too
What we
hard.
talking about?
Anyway, back to the story. You know,
Yeah, back to
I was a
the
little
story.
terror, as they want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I was almost arrested. For playing with a paper cutter. I'm sorry, I was just cutting paper. I ain't gonna try and kill nobody.
This elementary school story is.
They were tweaking. All I did was cut paper.
Y'all,
I didn't hear anybody at all.
Y'all finding out the real KJ right now.
Listen. They said, oh, he crazy. I'm not crazy. I wasn't crazy. Listen. The worst thing I did was beat up a kid on the playground because his name was Tyler. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I did, right? You know, and that was my first and second grade. You know, ain't much happened there at all.
Third to fifth, what we got? What happened? What school was you at?
I was at Pinkston Street Elementary School. That bumtail school. I hated there. I generally hated it there. I was bullied there every day of my life because my stutter and I was skinny and black.
I mean, but you bully people too, though. That's just it. I'm just saying,
bully
you
nobody.
bully some people too.
I ain't bullied a single person there.
You bully some people too.
That's all. Cause
Oh, why you ain't telling me the jump going out? We gotta flex the jump. Me and Miley, we gotta flex that jump. Got you, man. The person who made it for me, I appreciate you. I can't shout you out right now, but yeah, I appreciate you. If you wanna know who made it, just hit me up. I got you. I'll give you the name personally. I can't shout this person out, but
you can't.
Nah, I can't shout this person out. They got some stuff going on right now. But middle school.
Middle school.
What middle school did you go to, man?
Because we did skip, fifth grade.
I mean, because your story is getting violent, man. You throwing cartons at the teacher. You got weapons. It's a lot going on with you. You claim you getting bullied, but you probably was bullying people too.
I was getting bullied by the whole class,
Mm-hmm.
including the fat, ugly, stank teacher.
See?
She was fat, she was ugly, and she stank.
So all these schools, all these different classes, everybody picking on you. You ain't picking on nobody.
No.
This sounds like cap.
I was the smallest one in the class.
This sounds like cap.
I was the smallest one in the class. I
Cap.
stuttered, and I was black.
I
I was bullied by my crush. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was.
We all from the country. We all got a little stutter in us. I got it in me. Your brothers definitely got it. Junior did it earlier. I ain't heard Soraya do it, but it's a country thing, man. If you from the country, you got a little stutter in you. You got a little. You got it in you.
Alright, okay.
I'm just saying that the stutter. It sounds like you about to crank the car or whatever. It's in all of us. It's cool. I stutter sometimes. It's videos up here I uploaded with me stuttering.
Me up here too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like the one when you was talking. Well, matter of fact, the very first video I think when you your girlfriend was calling. And you was I gotta do what I'm supposed to do.
I was doing that terribly. I was nervous. Okay, listen, I was nervous. All right, let's get in to 5th grade, right? You know, I just went back to Long Mill. No, I said Long Mill. I mean, South Warren. You know,
best elementary school ever.
Truly was in South Warren. You know,
Long live South Warren, by the way.
Yeah, I was the last one. I was one of the last few to graduate from that school. That's
a fact.
Right, and listen, I miss it. I really do miss that.
You weren't there long enough to miss it. You can't even call yourself alumni, bruh.
Tripping out here. So look,
you can't even call yourself alumni. I'm alumni for South Warren.
So when I was there, you know, I played football for the first time at the rec, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had my uncles and cousins as coaches, and that was terrible. They saw something. You can do better than this, KJ.
Oh yeah, he was
do better than that. Like
he was buns out there, y'all.
I was getting fussed at over something small. I'm sorry, it's my first time playing football. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still getting fussed at, yelled at, like.
But the team was legit. They were so good. They didn't have no loss. Well, they did have a loss. I lied. They went to the tournament and went to play the team in like Mebane or something. And they had players that was all taller than me. And they spanked them boys, but
they were grown men. I want to clarify that they were all grown men, full grown men. Oh, man, listen.
That's what he said.
Somebody, he had a little beard out here. You know what I'm saying? Had a little
beard. Listen,
he's a butt out there. A little beard.
BTA out there, belt to the last part. That's what it was out there. Nigel, he couldn't get nothing going. I know Nigel, he was their best player on offense and defense. He was the quarterback. He was the best tackler.
He was the biggest dude on the field.
If he could throw the ball to himself and catch it, he would do it.
He probably did.
He probably could do it, honestly. He probably could do it.
It was weird.
Anytime
he always smiled, too.
Somebody will tackle you and smile at you, or somebody will get hit and smile at you and then keep coming back at you the entire game. The boy was like 10 or 11 and could throw the ball 50, 60 yards.
He was terrifying.
Easy. In rec league. All right. Yeah. All right, man. Let's get on to this WCMS.
Warren County Middle School.
Did you go there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Man, hold on. Did you even go there? I
went there, yeah.
That's another classical place, They're on the real go there.
I enjoyed the actual most because, I found somebody else there, right? You know what I'm saying? He studied and everything.
Who you find there?
Who I find there? Let's see. That's the homeboy, Twante Eddie, him. I found him there, you know what I'm saying? He sat there, he said he studied too. He was doing it worse than me.
Bunch of people started, man.
Yeah. I'm saying like, wow. And they ain't pick on this dude? I'm like, what? They pick on me either? I was happy, man.
They probably thought you were crazy. I mean, they want in high school. They thought you was thought you were retarded.
That's what horrors. Nah. That there. It's later in the video. Chill out. Right. So back to middle school. All right. My first day of middle school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
I had some cousins there. I had some nephews. I was already up in there,
His nephew's older than him, y'all, by the way.
Yeah. They're all older than me. They're kids and everything, man.
Yeah, he a great uncle, but keep going.
I was up in there, The first day, somebody called me by my nickname. I said, "Who is you?" I'm sitting there. I'm confused. I'm like, "What the word going on?" I'm getting called KJ by almost everybody there. I was confused.
Can you hear the music in the headphones?
Nah,
I'll make sure because my other nephew over there wilding out.
What's going on out there?
All right, we good. Go ahead. And make sure Molly won't roll up in here. But Yeah, his brother in the other room wilding out, listening to some crazy music. Ain't gonna drop no names.
A dude named Meat.
No, we
Dude
won't drop
named
no
Lil
names.
Meat. So, hey, look, go and look up Lil Meat. Play his little song. You know, it's trash.
Man, listen,
It's trash.
I'm done with the name, cause why is that your name?
A dude named
no,
Lil Meat.
no disrespect, the name just got me dead. Lil Meat. I was like, what?
Full disrespect. Why? Why is it Lil Meat, bro? Trying to like say something about yourself or something like that? Like, come on.
Oh my
Anyway,
goodness. Anyways,
anyway.
captain off middle school. What else happened in middle school, sir?
Oh yeah, you know, COVID hit. That COVID hit my 8th grade year. You know, over the summer. You know, I couldn't go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I was so bored, constantly the
I mean,
whole day.
You weren't sick, so at least
I couldn't go outside. I
that's
couldn't
okay.
play no kind of sport or nothing like that. You know, had to social
Yo.
distance.
Mhm.
That was already, you know,
6 feet. 6 feet.
yeah, 6 feet all the goddamn time. I'm sitting there. I got to put a mask on. I can't breathe in the mask. Like,
Alright, let's go.
Right, so you know, by the time I graduated there, you know, I had to go in there and take a test and stuff. You know, it was weird seeing almost everybody again. It was like weird. Some got fat, some got skinny, some got pretty, some got ugly. You know?
Well, you just graduated. Wait there after about 2 years. Watch how many people be fat and sloppy and all that. That's when it's gonna get crazy.
It's gonna get worse than that.
All right, let's go on to the main course.
To high school.
High school, freshman year,
To high school.
first meet.
Freshman year. Let's see. Ain't nothing like happened in freshman year. You know.
What was you at freshman year? Was you a snake?
Don't be hating. Man.
Was you a snake?
Don't be hating.
Cause you want an eagle
on the Vance County Vipers, dog. Don't be hating, bro.
with Venom the Snake as y'all mascot, Venom the Viper or whatever he was.
On Venom the Viper, okay? Chill out now.
He wanted the Warren County Eagle, but okay.
Man, I don't say that. Momtail Burger, I'm not gonna say that.
But
Momtail
look,
Laws.
he wanted to come to our school, but it's cool.
I did. I
That's
still
cool.
will. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have. I should have stayed there, but you know, it is what it is.
Hmm. Yeah, you went to school and did your thing. See, look, obviously, I mean, you got the poster. This is his poster from track, I believe.
Yeah. I got 2 more over there for
Yeah.
football and wrestling, you know.
Football, wrestling. Should have had one for basketball and baseball, but somebody
I'm not playing baseball
scared to
for
get
the
on the
suck
court.
team.
Somebody scared to get on the court.
The court, I suck. I'm telling you, I
Oh,
do
yeah.
suck. Yeah.
I don't know. You might suck out there on that diamond too.
That baseball team was
What the baseball
trash.
swing look like? Let's see the baseball swing.
The baseball hold on.
Don't go to the side.
You know what I mean?
What was that, y'all? He hit it right to first base. Then he out, right? All right.
I don't be hating now. Look, our baseball team was trash. It still is trash. It's got
How you dissing your team, bro?
Because it is.
Oh, cause you done there. You know you ain't gotta see them no more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Next.
It's
Well,
trash. All right, look. So my freshman year, you know, it's my first time playing a football since Arc League, right? You know, I'm out there. It's summer. First day out there, I got a panic attack. It was hot,
oh my goodness.
as I don't know what.
So what? It's football. It's high school. Welcome to high school football.
I was out of shape,
Oh, we know.
very much out of shape.
We know.
By the end of the day, I was drenched in sweat, and I didn't even make it to the end of the day, to a full day. I got 2 hours in, that was it. I was sweating, I was drenched, I was tired, I couldn't breathe. I'm sitting there having a panic attack, man.
Tell me he got to
You know
do
they
better,
call
right?
me? What they call me? They call me Team Jesus.
He came out there with a Team Jesus shirt on. They start calling him Team Jesus.
They start calling me Team Jesus. And I kid you not. About halfway through the season, right? You know, I put a little cornrows in my head. They call me Reggie. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, Reggie from
Bad Boy.
I think we talked about this on another video.
Yeah.
On the other video. Yeah, they
From
call
Bad
him
Boys,
Reggie
man.
from Bad Boys. The first one when he came to the door to take out who was it? I think it's Marcus. I think his name was Marcus. Oh, anyways, Martin's character. He came to take out his daughter Megan. Well, he said, "You look 30."
They said me like Reggie, man. What?
But
Bad Boys,
I bet you want to be Reggie now, though. I bet you love to be Reggie right now.
I would. I really would. He'll go now.
A goat
He goes
is insane.
He killed 15 men in the house by
By himself.
himself with a
Yeah.
pistol. That's it.
And then at the end, what he said, hey, what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna let him cook that chicken.
They got their chicken.
He cooked the chicken with the smiling. Bro, get out of here, bro. Only because you legit now. All right, let's move it on. We got some other stuff we gotta get to. 10th grade.
Sophomore year, right? Okay. I don't remember much at all from sophomore year except getting rejected a whole bunch by a whole bunch of girls.
Here we go with the girls.
All of them, you know.
He should have did better, right?
Huh?
He should have did better with the ladies, right? His game was weak.
I was chopped. I'm chopped now, but you know it is what it is.
You what?
Chopped.
You what?
Ugly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you ugly or not.
I got no game. I'm ugly and I was weird. Okay. I watched anime before The Great Shift, you know. So
matter of fact, pop them headphones out. Go get that thing you got over there in the corner. Let's show them what you got over there. Go show them what's that.
Don't be hating on them with it.
No. I want y'all to see what I don't know who gave it to him, but I want y'all to see this. Hand me that thing right there. Pause.
Heavily pause, man.
This man got like a katana, and this is real, by the way. This is definitely real. This is real. This is metal.
I sharpened it too.
I guess he'd be in the room swinging that thing around, but you know, you see how you that ducking.
That thing is sharpened. That's why.
That is insane. So yes, he's definitely into the anime stuff.
Don't be hating.
You should see everything else he got going on
got a
here.
Little poster, got a little Zoro figure over there. You know what it is.
He got a fish named Dougie, or Lil D, or whatever it was, Big D, or whatever you call him.
That's Big D.
But
let's go
to the junior. Let's go to junior year, please.
My junior year, alright, look. It's my junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single thing happened at all.
Okay, cool, perfect. 12th grade year. Junior year, best thing that happened for him was his football team was pretty good. They scored like 94 points in the game. So
I didn't even get in the game, you know, because you know I'm just so good, right? You know, I'm so good.
So
they seem for last.
So y'all scored 94 points, and you still ain't getting in the game.
I got it at that game, yeah.
I was about to say, anyways, senior year.
I was trying.
Let's talk about it. Oh, we know. Let's talk about senior year.
Let's talk about my career in football in general, right? For 3 years, since sophomore year.
Tell the truth. Tell what we want to hear.
Since sophomore year, right? I had gotten stronger and faster, right? Mm-hmm. I was getting better constantly. Always right? I was getting overshadowed though by like a Tayshawn and stuff like that, right?
All right,
I was getting overshadowed. You know,
you don't know Tayshawn Austin, I believe his last name. Tayshawn's going to South Carolina, so he's a D1 prospect, which makes sense for him to get outshine. But
and everybody else who was in the same spot as me, the same spot I was going for, he is also going to a D college. I don't know which one though, because I forgot, but he's going to one. Almost everybody is except me, so it is what it is.
Oh, you ain't asked me about my football career. All right, I bet.
We're
gonna go because I ain't start playing to really I ain't really pick up no football to 7th grade because I was big, I was kind of swole because back then all we do was go to the junkyard and lift axles and stuff. So yeah. So my cousin, he was my coach, stayed next door. Nick. So we had all of our coaches came from the same area except for Coach Hayes. Rest in peace, Coach Hayes. But all our coaches came from the same area, so it was like, all right, come on there, play with us, man. Like, you big, man. I'm tall at the time because I'm like 5'8" in middle school, so I'm tall. So, matter of fact, I was this height in middle school, so I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? I was lifting a lot of weights, so I was kind of swole then. So it was like, all right, yeah, we're gonna do something with this dude. All right. I had some flashes, but my thing was I couldn't keep my grades up good enough to even, play. So it was just like, all right. One time they called me 5F Elam. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had 5 of them jumps, bro.
That's
5 and 1D.
That's terrible.
5 and 1D.
That's not good. Any kind of way. What the world? You get 5 Ds, man. Tweaking. I thought I was dumb.
It wasn't that I was dumb. I wasn't doing it. We were chilling. We were chilling in there. We had. I ain't gonna lie to you. We did what we wanted to do. Come 8th grade, we actually had Coach Cheek, Coach Williams, from Warren County, the legends. But we had them coaching us a little different, played better. All that. I got hurt, though, so, what I'm saying? I broke some fingers. If you know the story, I broke like 8 of them. By the end of the season, I was done. No more football. So,
Exactly.
We're getting ready for basketball. Never played basketball before, but at the time, like I said, I was tall, so I grabbed every rebound in there, put backs, mid range was like that.
He was tall
But
back then.
mid range was like that. So they look like it's like Elam. They call me Elam. They was like, get every rebound you can get. I didn't know that it was like challenging me. So I'm like, all right. So I was snagging everything. I'm getting everything. I'm putting back all this stuff. And he told me, he's like, come on, come try for the team. This Coach Sheik. Like, come on, we want you on the team. Saw them grades.
Oh, you stupid. Get out my face. Oh, god darn idiot.
They weren't that bad then, though. 8th grade wasn't that bad. It was just, I think I had 2. I had one in math and one in, I don't even remember. Might have been social studies. I know I had one in math because Ms. Richardson, I talked about that on one of the other videos. Ms. Richardson did not like me because I didn't take her daughter out or go with her. I don't know what it was. Long story short, I had an F in the class the whole year, but I passed the final test. And she hated it. That was funny. But yeah, I had an F in her class. Anyways, but yeah, so I was still a part of the team. We won a championship that year, though. No, I didn't play, unfortunately. So, all right, going to high school to football, you know.
Right.
Let's talk to high school football right quick.
Yeah,
we're gonna
talk about my senior year.
We're gonna skip that. We're gonna finish this high school, this football story. I'm gonna tell you why we're gonna finish it because it don't go too much farther than this. But freshman year, we had these NFL coaches. We're gonna call their names. But they came there like LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. They all like, we're gonna win this many championships, that many championships. They ain't do nothing. We went 0-10. We lost to one team 72-0. Ronald Gravis to be exact. It was sad. Sad. And then he made me do 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 500 up downs. Tell me I was running my house from girls into school. I'm like, bruh. I told Coach Grills I'm gonna be late to practice because I'm doing extra credit work, and you can call my teacher and ask her. And he was like, okay, man, you good. I walk out Mr. Girls' class because he on the science hall. Walk out there, the dance girls and flag, whatever, they all practice right there in the science hall. There's a little opening right there before you get to the bathroom. They all practice right there. So I'm walking through there, going around them because they ain't moving for me to, get through. So I got to walk around them. He walked by a coach. I'm going to say his name. Wavery Jackson, Mr. I played and blocked for, what's his name? Peyton Manning. He walked by, we get to the field. Well, I go to class first, do my work. Then I go to the field. He walking to me. Don't worry about dressing out today. Take your pants off. I'm like, what's up? He's like, you got 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, and 500 up-downs for running behind them girls during practice. I'm like, what?
Quitting.
And then Coach Grubbs out there, he don't say nothing. I did quit. He let it happen. And Pip, if you know Pip, Big Pip was like, man, I wish I could help you, man. But no, I quit that day. My dad walked up. He used to walk up at the end of the practice. He walked up at me. He was like, my dad shook his head. I'm like, yeah, he don't know this is it for me. Because I left there, boy, I was throwing up, head was hurting. Because I did all the sit-ups. I did like 400 and some push-ups. I was done. And the up-downs, I think I did like 100. I was finished. I was finished. It was hot that day. What?
Coach would have to shut up for that.
Oh, don't worry about it. I didn't come back. That was it. I quit. I can't. All right, long.
Yeah, that's about that. Tweaking.
And then I tried to come back that next year. I started playing. But I just had a love for it after that. Because that coach who made me do that became the head coach. So I'm like,
no.
Don't worry about it. Can I get my feelings good though? Because I'm going to try for basketball. And we know about the basketball story. And they're killing, try to dunk, get hung on the rim. Blah, blah. We ain't going to talk about that. If you was there, you know. All right. Back to the senior year for KJ. I had to get that out of my system. Football was one for me. Shout out to y'all, though. Y'all got it.
Get to my senior year football,
Man, let's talk about senior year, period. We're going to talk about your senior year in football.
Yeah.
We ain't going to talk about it.
Look. My senior year, right? I'm going to say it was fun. It was more fun, more eventful than my other years and stuff, because instead of taking a break from track and wrestling, I did all three. I did football, track, and wrestling. I did all three, so I had fun. I'll tell you.
He a good one though, y'all, cause
I had fun.
I'm gonna tell you why he a good one. He did track. I wish he had his shorts. I show you his little shorts he had to wear. No. He had some Daisy Dukes little booty shorts. He had some booty shorts, and then a uniform for wrestling. Yeah, and you know how wrestlers got dressed with that stuff all stuck up all up in them like that. At least football, he can get the, you know.
Listen, I had listen. The best year I ever had in my life in sports in general was this year, cause in football I was a starter. I was a starter in football. You know what I'm saying? And in wrestling, I only lost 2 matches, and those 2 were on purpose, cause them boys stink. It was there since what like 8 in the morning, and then let's see, I left at like 11 p.m. I was at 8 a.m. and left at 11 p.m. I was tired. They were sweaty. They stank. It smelled like straight butt. And my butt, I mean, like it don't wipe good.
Okay.
So
and we are moving on.
Nah.
We're moving
These
on.
weird tail white boys sitting there stinking. I said, I can't take this. So I lost on purpose. I let him pin me, but
he did not lose on purpose.
I did.
That boy put the whooping on him.
Don't
believe him.
Listen, I was gonna toss his little skinny white boy up. Toss. I said, ooh, nah, I'm not on top of that. Nah, I can't smell it, cause look, he would have got up and recovered from that. So no.
This wrestling stuff, y'all.
Listen, I'm gonna talk to you, but wrestling, it's fun, but the practices, it ain't it. The running, that's not happening. That's too much. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, let's get into some
prom.
something different.
Yeah.
We know we did a prom story. We just
prom.
Go check the prom story out. We talked about our prom stories.
Let's talk about
my boring prom and his boring prom. What does AVID mean? Explain it to us.
Advid? I have no idea. Listen, it was a class I took for college courses, right? You know what I'm saying?
See, I asked this question because I thought he was gonna tell me what it was.
I told you I don't know what it is. Listen. To explain this right here, you gotta take a test. And the test, I passed it. You know how I passed it? I don't know. Because all this right here, it stands for something. I don't know what it stands for. I took the class. That's it. That's all I did. Look.
Let's see if we can look it up, see what it means.
I don't know what this best.
Because he don't even know, but he worried. It could just be something crazy.
Oh, listen. It's a class I took for college, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It gets you like ready for stuff in college, stuff like that. It gets you equipped and everything for college. That's what it does, right?
Uh-huh.
And this little thing right here is rope Spark NC. This is about little technology and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It teaches you stuff about tech and everything. It ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got.
Advancement via individual determination.
That's what it stands for. That mess.
Okay.
It was something weird. A little bit.
Anyways.
I paid no attention to that class
all right.
So you know it is what it is.
What has high school taught you?
Has taught me?
Yes. Overall, what's the main thing you picked up from high school?
The main thing. I gotta think about this.
Did it teach you how to be a man? Did it teach you how to lock in? Did it help you find your girlfriend that you've been with so many years?
It taught me more about myself in general. I'm playing
okay.
That. It taught me more about the stuff I like and don't like. You know, it taught me how to beat myself and not try to be like every other YN out here. You know, I ain't trying to do all that mess. It taught me that there are different kinds of folk in the world with different opinions, stuff like that. You know, it taught me that there are some stupid, dumb little idiots in this world, and there are some okay dudes. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, what are you expecting from college? That's the next stop.
I have no idea. Like,
this just what is something you looking forward to then? The college experience, maybe some parties.
I ain't going to the darn parties, man. I don't like party like that.
Supporting. I mean, yeah, nobody does till they get there. Supporting your sports teams because where you're going, their sports.
Oh yeah,
their sports are really they're pretty
I'm going
good.
crazy.
And they right down the road, so we can pull up anytime.
Oh, you already know.
But
I'm cheering.
They got the best. I ain't gonna say best gym, but you gotta see the gym. They got like an upstairs.
It's
up
pretty
there.
good. Yeah.
They got like alumni section over there. The floor, the rim's really bouncy if you ever played on there, so that's crazy. I'm trying to think. The weight room legit. It's like that. You'll like it. Yeah, you'll like it.
I really like it. I really enjoy it. I'll be there for like a year and a half or something, right? Taking the.
You be there as long as you want to pay your tuition. Put it like that.
Yeah.
You want to stay there 10 years. That's
yeah.
your business.
I'm there to get my GPA up and also study and learn more about, medicine, everything like that. And then I'm going to go to Chapel Hill to get my PharmD.
He's going to UNC, y'all. He's so disappointed.
Don't listen.
His papa gonna be so mad at him.
Listen. He don't know yet. He don't gotta know yet.
How you know he ain't gonna see this video? How you know I ain't gonna tag him in this video for him to see it? Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut out this one scene and turn it into a short, and I'm gonna send it to him.
Don't do that, please.
Just so he can see you say you going to Chapel Hill.
Don't do that. Stop.
I'm doing it.
Don't do that, man.
Duke fan going to Chapel Hill.
Listen.
By choice. Not because they offered him a scholarship or academic scholarship, nothing like that. He's choosing to go there.
I'm going there for my PharmD so I can be in pharmaceuticals, so I can be a pharmacist. That's why.
Just drop out and go work at Burger King, bro. Flip some burgers, bro.
Why I don't know that dumb man. Come on, man.
Hey, but now look, before we end this video, and we got another video we're gonna do after this. It's gonna be separate. But before we do this video, get the hat. We gotta flip the tassel for the video. We gotta do it. Put it on.
It does not put my head. It's thrown on.
Shout out to JJ. Who else we got? Shout out to Jada. Who else graduated? Shout out to my boy Tali. Keep shooting, boy.
Oh yeah.
Tali. I don't know too many.
Shout out to Tamir. You know what I'm saying.
Shout out to everybody.
Tyreek.
Shout out to Tank, Warren County.
Mo Jackson.
Shout out to EJ. Eric Johnson Jr. Congratulations. Who else we got?
Isaiah Wilson too.
We got a whole bunch of people out there.
Oh yeah.
A whole bunch of people graduated. But look, catch y'all next video. Mike on the mic. Oh, he late. He the best.